In every organization, there's a silent force shaping quality, trust, and customer confidence. Most people never see it. Many don't even know it exists. But without it, companies collapse into chaos. Today, we uncover that force. This is the world of the ISO 9001 Lead Auditor. And if you've ever wondered what this role truly means, how the course works, or why industries desperately need trained auditors, stay with me. Because in the next 10 minutes, you'll understand ISO 9001 like never before. Welcome to Workplace HSE Explained. Let's begin with the foundation. ISO 9001 is the world's most recognized quality management system standard. It isn't a certificate you hang on a wall. It's a blueprint for how an organization should operate, how it plans, how it controls processes, how it improves, and how it ensures customers get what they were promised. But here's the twist. ISO 9001 doesn't tell companies how to run their business. It tells them what must be achieved. The interpretation, the implementation, the discipline, that's where trained auditors come in. A lead auditor is not just someone who checks documents. They are investigators of systems, analysts of processes, and storytellers of truth. They uncover gaps leaders can't see. They validate strengths teams overlook, and they protect organizations from drifting into nonconformity. The ISO 9001 Lead Auditor Course is designed to build this mindset. It transforms professionals into independent evaluators capable of auditing any organization anywhere in the world. But before you imagine a classroom full of checklists and jargon, let me tell you, this course is far more intense, far more practical, and far more revealing than most expect. In Part 1, we set the stage. In Part 2, we step inside the course itself, its structure, modules, and the skills it builds. Stay with me. To understand the ISO 9001 Lead Auditor Course, imagine stepping into a controlled investigation. Every module is designed to sharpen your ability to see what others miss. The course typically runs for 4 to 5 days, but the transformation it creates lasts an entire career. It begins with the fundamentals, the structure of ISO standards, the high-level structure, and the 7 quality management principles. These principles, customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision-making, and relationship management, form the backbone of every audit you will ever conduct. Then comes the deep dive into ISO 9001 clauses. Clause by clause, you learn what the standard expects, why it exists, and how to interpret it in real-world scenarios. You don't memorize the standard, you learn to think like it. Next, the course shifts into audit principles: independence, objectivity, confidentiality, evidence-based evaluation. These aren't just words. They are the ethical pillars that protect the credibility of every audit report you will ever sign. You also learn the audit process, planning, preparing checklists, conducting opening meetings, gathering evidence, interviewing employees, reviewing documents, identifying nonconformities, and closing the audit with clear, factual reporting. The course teaches you how to ask the right questions, how to follow trails of evidence, and how to distinguish symptoms from root causes. But the most powerful part of the course is competency building. You learn communication skills, observation techniques, risk-based thinking, and how to remain calm under pressure. Because audits are not about catching people, they're about improving systems. In Part 3, we step into the heart of the training: audit simulations, real-life scenarios, and the final examination that decides whether you become a certified lead auditor. This is where the ISO 9001 Lead Auditor Course becomes truly intense. After learning the theory, you're thrown into practical audit simulations. These aren't simple role plays. They are designed to mimic real organizational challenges: conflicting evidence, incomplete records, nervous employees, and processes that don't match procedures. You work in audit teams, rotating roles between lead auditor, team member, and auditee. Each scenario tests your ability to think critically, communicate clearly, and remain objective. You learn how to follow audit trails, how to probe deeper when answers feel rehearsed, and how to verify evidence without disrupting operations. One moment you're reviewing a calibration record. The next, you're interviewing a supervisor about process controls. Then suddenly, you discover a gap, something small but significant, and this is where the course teaches its most important lesson. Non-conformities are not failures. They are opportunities for improvement. You also learn how to classify findings: major nonconformity, minor nonconformity, observation, or opportunity for improvement. Each classification carries weight, and the course trains you to justify your decisions with clear, factual evidence. Then comes the audit report. You must write findings that are precise, objective, and actionable. No assumptions, no opinions, only evidence. Finally, the course ends with the examination. It typically includes a written test and a practical assessment. You must demonstrate your understanding of ISO 9001, audit principles, and the entire audit process. Passing this exam earns you the title of Certified Lead Auditor, a credential recognized globally. In Part 4, we explore what happens after certification, career opportunities, industry demand, and how this qualification can transform your professional journey. Becoming a certified ISO 9001 lead auditor is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning of a new professional identity. With this qualification, you gain access to opportunities across manufacturing, construction, healthcare, logistics, IT, food processing, aviation, and more. Any industry that values quality needs auditors who can evaluate systems with precision and integrity. You can work as an internal auditor, ensuring your organization stays compliant. You can become a supplier auditor, evaluating vendors and strengthening supply chains. Or you can join a certification body, traveling across industries and conducting third-party audits that determine whether companies earn or retain their ISO certification. The demand for lead auditors continues to grow because organizations face increasing pressure to demonstrate consistency, reliability, and customer satisfaction. A certified auditor brings credibility, they bring structure, they bring clarity in moments of uncertainty. But beyond career growth, the course changes how you think. You begin to see processes differently. You understand risks before they escalate. You recognize patterns others overlook. And you develop the confidence to lead audits that genuinely improve organizations. If you're considering the ISO 9001 Lead Auditor course, remember this: it's not about memorizing a standard. It's about becoming a guardian of quality. And that brings us to the end of this 4-part guide. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown valuable, subscribe to Workplace HSE Explained for more cinematic educational content on safety, quality, and risk management. Your journey to becoming a lead auditor starts now.